Saturday lasts up every inning.
Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday night action right here on 2K Sports. And tonight it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the Denver Nuggets here at Ball Arena. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sidelines. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, there's the Nuggets. They have a lot of ground to make up.
Well, for the Nuggets, this season has been, it's been solid. But they just need to maintain their place in the standings and get 100% prepared here for the postseason.
Well, look, they've performed to expectations, but I think this team could take it to another level if they get rolling.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Williams is out there with Chet Holmgren.
Here we go.
And it's MP in at the small forward. And for the Nuggets, up front, it's Gordon and Valanciunas. Jamal Murray is out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Watson in at the 3 spot. And the NBA starting great. To enter the third act of the regular season. A lot of teams looking for that extra gear right now.
Yeah, some fans might think that everything is decided at this point of the season, but there's a lot of games left and nothing is written in stone.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Shot clock at 6. Buries it from 3-point. Range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
MP outside. From the wing. Jump shot is good.
Oh, nice jumper from MP. There. The D is going to have to do a lot better job if they want to try and contain it.
Brown outside. Watson kicks to Gordon. Brown against MP. Wide open look here for Murray. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Well, shooters shoot, and Murray is unquestionably a shooter. He's taking that look every time.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
Yeah, just another thing MP does for this team. Space the floor.
Watson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Pass to Valanciunas. Now here's Murray. Sweet move. And the layup is up and in. Murray's got 5 points so far.
Well, every defense gives extra attention to Murray, but they still have trouble keeping him under control.
And there's the bucket from MP.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up, guys.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Now Murray, following the three-point attempt by MP. Brown the pass to Watson. And Watson slams it in.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Guys, by many accounts, the Denver Nuggets had one of the better summers of any team, fortifying their depth and acquiring Cam Johnson from the Nets. In their chase for another title, they seem to have taken steps in the right direction.
They're clearly all in. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And here is Murray, following the three-pointer by MP. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. From past the arc. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a three.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Valanciunas dishes to Murray. Over SGA. Rebound by Williams.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got 20 points.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here's Murray. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Thunder, up 6. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway, the Nuggets. For the Thunder, MP's checked in for Jack. Cason Wallace comes in for Dort. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Alex Caruso. So the Thunder 5 right now. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Jalen Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. And it's MP in at the 3 slot. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. That one falls.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Down low. Watson kicks to Johnson. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And it's Johnson with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Johnson, the pass to Watson. For 3. Rebound by Wallace.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And here's MP for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play. The next shot and your results, they'll be the results. Kevin, back over to you.
Thank you, Allie. Nice move. That misses off the backboard. The Thunder leading by 19. Tries it from the top of the key, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Brown kicks to Johnson. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Kicks it out to Johnson. Can they get it? Watson. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And here's MP for 3. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
High fidelity, fast pace, and lots of three-pointers.
When it works, it's hard to argue, but beware. The paint is still a safer bet. Got to keep that balance.
Now let's go ahead and recognize the Player of the Month Award recipients. For the Eastern Conference, Jalen Brunson.
I like Brunson's basketball intelligence. He's smart with the shots, the passing, the defense. He's playing A-plus ball.
Which is why we're talking about him right now. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top. Floor generals of all time, the guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd, but I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right, which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Up front, it's Gordon and Valanciunas. Bruce Brown is out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Watson in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Right here.
Brown the pass to Valanciunas. Lob pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
He was practically levitating over the floor. Aaron Gordon.
The 3 from MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Nuggets really having a tough go here. Watson the pass to Murray. Valanciunas sets a screen for Murray. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball.
Good, that's another bucket.
Another night, another 40 points in the books for him. What a season.
Greg, you're right. He is edging ever closer to the second place mark for most 40-point games in a year.
And with Jordan's mark of 37 firmly in the rearview mirror, he is now marching towards Wilt's 1963 mark of 52 games of 40 or more. Just a legendary season.
Well, Gordon is known for his athleticism, and he loves rising up to throw it down.
Murray against SGA. And here's Brown outside. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. MP outside. Valanciunas grabs the board. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instincts.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Nuggets making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Williams is checked in. Gordon inside. Working on Holmgren. Hardaway with a wide-open look. Here's Valanciunas. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And Valanciunas takes up a lot of real estate, which helps him snag offensive offensive rebounds. Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc, and that's now his second in this half.
Watson finds Hardaway. Now here's Watson, covered by MP. Williams against Hardaway. Clock at 6. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Williams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The 3 from MP. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Watson kicks to Brown. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Williams has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's MP. Hits it again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Outside Gordon. Back to Brown. And again, Denver no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And on. Another one.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And here is Hardaway. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And again, unable to change momentum here. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Thunder out in front, running away with this one. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Teams deciding to change it up. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Denver's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. So for Oklahoma City right now, Williams is out there with Wiggins. Then it's Lou Dort. Then it's MP. And it's Caruso in at the point guard position.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Oh, wow, that was a dunk contest level jam right there.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our TNT connected cam point of view. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Back to Murray. Shoots over Caruso. The Nuggets with another miss.
I think he got the shot he wanted.
Oh, wow!
Young fella.
What a dunk. Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
Free throw good, MP. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's in there.
Well, when Murray has his attacking game working, it opens up more space for everybody.
Here's MP. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. The Nuggets shooting around 40% from the floor here. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And here's MP for three. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And here are the Nuggets now. Brown finds Murray. Kicks it out to Gordon. Lets it go from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 6 assists in the game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Thunder.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Gordon, the pass to Brown. Gordon with a screen on George. There's Brown. MP outside. Launches a three. That one, no good. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. We'll see you later on.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. And a look at the stats for Anthony Black.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Jalen Suggs out there with Anthony Black. And it's Howard in at the 3. And for Oklahoma City, SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. Holmgren is out there with Williams. And it's MP in at the 3. And Tim, on paper, this is a bit of a lopsided matchup, but nothing is a given in this league.
Yeah, B.A., that's for sure. The margin for error very slim in this league, and really all we're talking about on a given night is a different guy heating up to make this game much more competitive.
Oh, got that one up quick. And congratulations go out to MP. He received his first All-Star selection.
And as a starter, too, B.A., that's when you know you've made it. I mean, you're not just on the roster. You're one of the stars of the team.
Banchero finds Suggs. That three's off the mark. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. No one covering. MP's got 6.
Yeah, that's a key 3 for MP. If he hits these at a high rate, he'll have a spot in this league for a long time.
There's Howard with the 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
And the responses often come from the three-point line. That's just today's game.
For Orlando, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. The talented Paolo Banchero came up early in the conversation, and he told me Paolo is basically a 6'10" point forward. That presents matchup issues. We'll have to put our best wing defender on him, and even he will need some help. Banchero has incredible skills for his size. That is what makes him so good. B.A.?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Suggs. Following the 3 by Oklahoma City. Soft touch off the glass.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Well, Legs, the last few years, big men have been owning the MVP discussion. Now, enter SGA.
Yeah, and B.A., this is the scariest part. SGA has room to grow. The guy is still in his mid-20s and is arguably the best player in the game.
And you got to give it up for MP, securing his first All-Star selection. What a moment for this young man's career.
Yeah, what a moment indeed. One he'll never forget. Now, I know MP fans think this is just the first of many to come, but I hope MP savors this moment. He's earned it.
5 to shoot. Here's MP, and there's another one for the Thunder.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 6. Their first chance this season playing the Thunder. Inside. And Carter gets it to go on the assist from Suggs. Carter's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. And here's MP from outside. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Pass to Carter. Here's Howard. Orlando moving the ball around. Black passes to Suggs. Back to Black. Puts the move on. And he lays it up and in.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense now.
A nice shot by MP.
Yeah, shots like this are big for MP's development. I love seeing him capitalize off the catch.
Banchero against Holmgren. 51 seconds left to play in the first. The 3 from Banchero. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
They were so precise with their execution. They didn't make many mistakes on either end, and that took the crowd out of the game.
Howard's got 5.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
MP scanning the floor. Williams with the screen. Here's MP, and the layup is good. MP's got 27.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
And so it's Oklahoma City, ending the quarter up 10. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Oklahoma City, MP's checked in for Jang. Wallace comes in for Dort. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Caruso. Then for Orlando, Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Bataze. Howard comes in for De Silva. And Black subbed in for Richardson. Black passes to Howard. Off target with the three. Oklahoma City leading by 12. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, thanks. Paolo Banchero, the third player aged 22 and younger to amass 4,000 points, 1,300 rebounds, and 900 assists through their first 3 NBA seasons. The other two, LeBron James and Luka Doncic. The Magic have rewarded him with the richest contract in franchise history, 5 years and $239 million. Guys, he is a high-value talent.
A star on the rise. Shams, appreciate the report. So for Orlando right now, we've got Banchero. Tyus Jones is out there with Anthony Black. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Howard in at the 3, a small forward. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Denver delivered quite a performance. He finished with 60 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
And Wagner gets it to go.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
MP shot is off. Magic trail by 16. Down low. And the dunk by Wagner.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 37.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Knocks down the long J.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Orlando has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Jones finds Banchero. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Wagner. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Wagner's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, nice dime from Banchero there, wanting to work it over to his teammates whenever he can.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Holmgren comes in for Williams. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Jalen Suggs comes in for Jones. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Howard. Unloads from 13. The Thunder with the rebound. They led by as many as 18. And here's MP from outside. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. And Gilgeous-Alexander with the lay-in.
And SGA saves that possession. 2 bonus points.
Up top, Banchero. He's covered by Holmgren. Banchero passes to Black. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And so MP will bring it up for the Thunder. 16-point lead. The three is up. Hits the trifecta. MP's got 43 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
MP getting it done for Oklahoma City. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. We'll be back in a moment.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They've been in fuego from downtown, finding space and letting it go, showing no signs of letting up, guys.
As a three-point shooter yourself, Chet, this has to bring you back.
Oh, my gosh, those were the good old days.
And how about we move it on over for a preview of who we might be seeing in the dunk contest this year.
We've been talking about this contest since the season began. I don't want to talk anymore. I just want to get to it.
But the selection process builds anticipation, Shaq. You know all good entertainment needs drama.
La, 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 I don't want to talk no more.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
And Orlando has possession. 19-point game. There are some big-time players in this league. But who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Lex?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big 3. LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But, of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. Jalen Williams out there with Holmgren. And it's MP in at the small forward. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
From deep, MP. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Chalk up 2 there. Suggs has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, too easy. I mean, for Suggs, he makes that in his sleep.
All right, let's get a report from Malley.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Back to you, Brian.
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie. Pass to Carter to the middle. Here's Banchero. Holmgren with the block.
That is just great rim protection by Holmgren.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Well, he hit 4 threes in the first, and now he's drained 2 more here in the second quarter. Absolutely on fire from deep.
The Magic have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Suggs outside. Pass to Carter. Lets it fly. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Oklahoma City shooting their first foul shot of the night.
One shot.
Free throw good, MP.
And for a young player like MP, it's all about establishing good habits. Get yourself into a routine. Those will help you have a long career.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Orlando again missing. Here's Oklahoma City now. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And the Magic call time here. MP really making a difference here.
Well, he's been lights out from the 3 all night. Perfect time to call a timeout and try to stop the bleeding.
A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams. Jalen Williams comes in for Holmgren. Dort, he's checked in for Wallace. And it's Caruso in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Suggs finds Carter. And the layup is good off the glass. Carter's got 8.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Legs, you look at Jalen Williams coming out of college. Early doubts about his athletic ceiling proving unfounded.
No question about it. There were limitations placed on him as an athlete because he's got a fairly unique build if you think about it. Really long arms and barrel-chested, but his agility really opening eyes.
Well, and you can never underestimate the heart, and he plays with a lot of it.
Absolutely.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Wow, MP just explodes off the floor. What an athlete.
Orlando with the ball. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. Suggs outside. The shake. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Here's MP. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Wagner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Black outside. Pass to Howard. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Wagner. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Oklahoma City's gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. From deep, MP on target from range.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Suggs the bucket on the assist by Howard. Suggs has got 12 points in the game. MP outside. Here's the 3. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
And so it's Oklahoma City with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back. And with the fourth quarter upon us, about load management, they'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Wiggins, he's checked in for Jang, and MP subbed in for Joe. On the court for Orlando, Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Anthony Black out there with Suggs, and it's Howard in at the 3. MP, that one's good.
Well, for a guy who hasn't been in the league a long time, MP has a very soft touch on that jumper.
And Carroll with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Pass to Black. The 3, drills it from deep.
Well, you can't ignore someone like that on the perimeter. If he gets a good look, he is going to knock it down.
On the wing, MP, guarded by Howard. From deep, MP. Good! That's another bucket!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Banchero outside. Fires from deep. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Thunder.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And certainly a point of pride. They've now won 50 games this year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Yeah, he was just laser. Focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
And Banchero gets it to go.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's too little, too late at this point, but at least they have something to build on going forward.
Pass to Suggs. Outside Carter. Carter, a screen on Dort. 6 to shoot. Here's Banchero. Williams grabs the board. MP outside. Three-pointer. Another bucket. Wow. And there it is. 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight, and we'll see you next time.
2K I got the legend editing, so I got a lot of VC, so I maxed out my 3-point to 99.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Chet Holmgren out there with MP. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. And for the Spurs, in the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. So, Craig, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
A nice shot by MP.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
Stolen by Dort. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Hits it from three-point range. MP's got 5 now.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Pass to Sohan. And Vassell now atop the key. Fox, no good. Thunder off to a quick start here. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
And San Antonio has possession, following the three-pointer by MP to end the run. Williams with the block. Just 5 on the clock, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Clock at 4. The Spurs have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And truly, RJ, some luck for the Spurs in recent drafts.
Yeah, they've jumped into the top 4 in 3 straight lotteries. And with 2 straight Rookie of the Years, they've done a good job with those picks.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zones, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. Guys, back over to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. SGA with the steal. MP deciding where to go with it. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Wembanyama outside. Here's Vassell. Wembanyama finds Vassell. Sohan off target from outside.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Let's go cross court to hear more about the season MP has put together.
He's getting close to the single-season points record. It's held by who else? Wilt Chamberlain. During shoot-around, I asked him what it'd mean to pass Wilt, and he said, quote, Wilt is the standard when it comes to scoring. Passing him in anything is incredible. Well said, guys.
It was well said. Wilt Chamberlain, my goodness. Hey, thanks for the report. And here is Fox. Following the three-pointer by MP. Back to Fox. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's MP. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. MP's got 22 points. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Thunder?
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Williams, he's checked in for George. And Harper slams it in.
Well, Harper spotted a chance for a big play, and he took it. Go ahead, young fella.
MP's shot is good.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Spurs trail by 19. Here's Johnson. In the corner, it's Cornette. That 3 off the mark. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. And MP throws it down hard.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. San Antonio's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. To the middle, here's McLaughlin. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Plays it up and banks it in.
Good work by Johnson scanning the floor, looking for those chances to share the ball.
The Thunder leading by 17. MP, no good.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Harper kicks to Johnson. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets the three fly. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Oklahoma City feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. We'll return shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. For the Thunder, MP's checked in for Jack. Dort comes in for Case and Wallace. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Pass to MP. That's good, and SGA with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his fourth assist in this one. Here's Fox. He has yet to score. And here is Olynyk. The three ball. Cranes the three-pointer.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against Orlando was tremendous. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And here is Johnson. Following the three-pointer by MP. Count it, good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's MP. Oh, wow! Oh, that was unbelievable!
Now that is a finish for the... ages.
Oh, man! Spurs trail by 21. Outside, Fox. RJ, one defensive stat that teams are tracking these days, deflections. Why do you think that's so important to him?
Well, it's a measure of your activity and disruption, even if you don't get the steal. Messing up the flow of a team's offense can be so impactful.
Now, here's MP. Following the minute, he got it again! Sensational!
And now he is tied for the second most 40-point games in an NBA season. What a year.
Wow, he has brought it every night, and nobody seems to have the answer for him.
And he's tied with 52 games Of 40 points or more. Just saying that out loud, I still don't believe it's been matched, but that's the kind of year he's had.
Rebound, San Antonio.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. MP outside. From deep three-point land, it's hauled in by Cornette. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
Oklahoma City leading by 21. The three from MP buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 43 points.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
Pass to Cornette. Over Wiggins. And Cornette gets it to go.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. The three from MP. Unable to get that one. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Cornette finds Fox. Three-pointer. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Oklahoma City out in front, up 19. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
And welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest. And let's do something we never, ever, ever do, and that's go off topic.
What topic?
So we don't have a topic, Shaq?
Isn't that a topic, being off topic?
Well, that was more no topic than off topic, but that's all the time we have for this topic, thankfully. Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the San Antonio Spurs.
They're getting lit up, not staying connected to the shooters, allowing too many good looks.
Yeah, and defensively, you got to fight over those screens better. And help has to come faster.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
The Thunder leading by 19 points. Fox and Castle are their guards. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. And it's Vassell in at the small forward spot. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Now, here's Fox. Here's Sohan. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this was no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Guys, back to you.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. So it's the Spurs now, following the three-pointer by MP. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Fires at the elbow. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
SGA passes to MP. Fires away from outside. Rebound by Sohan.
And he missed that. that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Pass to Castle. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Vassell. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Holmgren with a screen on Castle. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
Free throw good, MP. And one thing, Richard, you note about this Spurs organization is their stability.
Yeah, the same governorship for 3 decades. The front office has been in place for almost as long. Now Mitch Johnson has taken over as coach, but it was a smooth transition, not a big shakeup.
MP against Vassell. MP, no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instincts.
Now, here's MP. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
That bucket in no time at all.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Thunder with some changes. Williams comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Williams has a screen for MP. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Pass. To Wembanyama. From outside, off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
A nice shot by MP.
Watching John. Senna's final match. I'll get on after.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
And here is Harper. 8 points for him. Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
I'm just going to say this. Johnson has some bounce. When this man gets off the ground, he gets off the ground with ease.
Caruso kicks to MP. And there's Holmgren. That's good. On the assist by MP. Holmgren's got his first bucket of the night. Outside Harper. Johnson outside. Just 4 to shoot. Offline with his 3. The Thunder have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. And there's the bucket from MP.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Outside Harper. And it's Johnson with the jam.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
MP getting it done for the Thunder. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his three-point made total even higher on what has been a historic night for him. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
More involved in global basketball. Richard, you and I were just talking about this. Commissioner Silver wondering about shortening games to 40 minutes. What are your thoughts?
Well, in the game of 2K, I think the sweet spot is about a 5-minute quarter. But in real life, if you change 48 minutes, there will be a revolt.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. MP's checked in. So the Thunder 5 right now. They've got Wiggins. MP out there with Williams. Then there's Case and Wallace. And it's Caruso in at the 2-guard position. Vassell, no good. Oklahoma City's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Vassell outside. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Wembanyama finds Fox. Now, Sohan, shot to stop the run.
And he's turned into one of the better two-way players in our league. Jalen Williams putting the clamps on.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Now, here's MP. Pass to Caruso. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Good, he hits again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
MP outside. Pulls from the top of the key. Again, the Thunder score.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Thunder.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And they'll
take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker. Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Outside, Fox. Wembanyama outside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Cancel. A three-pointer, no good. MP against Vassell. And here's MP for three. Wembanyama looking it over. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
You were dropping dimes, your teammates were making shots, and you came away with the win. Talk about it, MP.
I love days like this. It's easy to play when everyone's moving, everyone's touching the ball, everyone's getting shots up. I see the work my teammates put in every day in practice, so I know they're going to come through for me. Where there's trust, there's success.
Well, you know success, MP. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And so long, everyone.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at Oklahoma City, a fantastic season so far for them. First place in the conference. And of course, Houston just need to keep fighting.
When I look at Houston, as of late, they've looked a little out of sorts, and that's really what's knocked them out of the top spot in the standings.
And, Greg, peaks and valleys are part of the season for the most talented of teams. I mean, they've still got plenty of time to get things right before the playoffs.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Van Vliet runs the show with Thompson to his side. Smith out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Capella in at the 5. And for Oklahoma City, Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Williams is out there with Chet Holmgren, and it's MP in at the 3. Most of the season behind us, Grant. Talk about the mindset for teams right now.
Well, if people tell you the standings don't affect them, mindset, BA, they're lying. Everyone is asking themselves how they can improve or maintain position. You just don't want to backslide now.
So it's the Rockets now, following the 3 by Oklahoma City. Van Vliet misses. MP looking around. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Thompson. Puts up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here. Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Now here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Van Vliet with it. SGA covering. Back to Van Vliet. Lets the 3 fly. Hits a 3-pointer.
You can't play off of Van Vliet too much because he'll burn you off the catch and shoot.
And here's MP from outside. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
Pass to Okogie. Back to Van Vliet. The 3. Dort grabs the miss.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
MP shot is off. Houston has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Nice move. The kick out to Van Vliet. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
It's a shot some guys don't like, but Van Vliet gets it dialed in.
MP outside. Lets it fly. It's rebounded by Houston.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Here's Okogie. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Okogie's got 5.
Well, I like this from Okogie. I mean, still refining his perimeter game, so he makes it. presence felt inside.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Spurs was all business. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those
Good stuff, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. It might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Thompson finds Capella, and there's a whistle. That's going to That's his first foul of the game, and so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And then for Houston, Eason's checked in for Okogie. And Holiday subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Now here's MP. He's got 16. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Rockets trail by 9. Here's Thompson. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Williams. Here's MP. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Thompson. Houston working the ball around. Eason, good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Thunder leading by 7. Here's MP. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
It's been a dominant night for him. Staying productive throughout.
With the step back. Thompson's shot is off.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left. In this one. Here's Holmgren. Caruso outside. Back to Holmgren. And there's a 3-second violation. For the Thunder, Wallace, he's checked in for Jang, and Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Caruso. Rockets trail by 6. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Here's VanVleet. Finney Smith with it. Holmgren's there. Clock at 6. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. The Rockets again can't hit.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
From way out there, MP testing the limits of his range.
And here's Van Vliet. 5 points in the game. Takes it inside. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Taking what the defense gives him. MP operating right in the middle of the court.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA. Fred Van Vliet is a leader for the Rockets. Their coach, Ime Udoka, says Fred sometimes goes against his natural inclination, playing the good cop because Ime himself is so hard on him. But adds, Fred is a grumpy dude. He always finds something to be mad at. We need that with our team. Back to you, Brian.
They love his disposition. All right, Allie, thank you.
Well, that is a very impressive, quick first step by Josh Okogie. Hard to defend that.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
MP shot is good.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Clark, the one expression you hear a lot in basketball, reward the big man. What's that all about?
Well, you know, BA, the big guys often are the guys doing the dirty work, the unsung work, rebounding, setting screens, getting up and down the floor to create opportunities for their teammates. But they also want that rock, too. So get them the ball every now and then. Let them eat.
Finney Smith passes to Van Vliet. Looking to get it going. Oh, the block! Just stops it cold and takes possession. 55 seconds left in the second period. MP finds SGA. Williams with the screen. The 11-footer. That went off the back iron and out. And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. It's a 5-point game. Last time they met was in Houston.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
From deep. And that's not going to go. MP getting it done for Oklahoma City. He's now hit 6 threes in this game. Knows he has the green light to fire away. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Glad you could join us. The story tonight for the Houston Rockets through 2 quarters, a tightly contested matchup.
I'm surprised it's this close, not going to lie. They played some weak D, giving up too many easy open looks.
Mincing, no words, as usual. We'll see if Coach can get into their heads. Next up, let's take a look at our latest power rankings.
Well, I think for Houston, they've established themselves as a competitive team. They feel that they can get a win against any opponent there, Shaq.
Well, I don't know if they have the roster makeup to get to the finals or even conference finals. But on any given night, This team is dangerous.
I don't know, Shaq. They look good.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Rockets trail by 3. So the Rockets 5 now. Van Vliet runs the show with Thompson to his side. Josh Okogie is out there with Smith. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Okogie. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now Van Vliet. He's got 5. Smith outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. MP outside. Let's go with a 3. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Smith outside. Pass to Okogie. Houston working the ball around. Smith with a screen on MP. Back to Smith. No one near him. And another basket for Houston.
This is Smith's game. Set him up and he'll knock him down.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, a silky 3 from MP.
A dozen consecutive points off of 3s. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
You know, Fred Van Vliet is one of the most decorated undrafted players in NBA history, Clark.
Yeah, he really has set himself apart in that regard. One of just 5 undrafted players to ever be named an All-Star. And he's a champion to boot. He was the first undrafted player to receive a max contract. Fred Van Vliet bet on himself and won big.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Fires in the triple.
Wow, 5 consecutive 3s. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So for Oklahoma City, Jalen Williams comes in for Williams. And it's Wallace in for Dort. Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Okogie. Smith outside. This one for three. Counted from distance. Smith's got 5 points.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
MP outside. Yet another bucket.
With this barrage, he claimed the #2 spot for most 40-point games in a season.
And every game, he has been a huge threat to just explode on the offensive end. What a marvelous year for him.
There are 53 games of 40 or more, passing Wilt's mark set in 1963. But Chamberlain's 1962 effort still looms as the top spot. Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Rockets trail by 12. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Ryan?
They've got that grit. Thank you, Allie.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Here's Eason. Pass to Okogie. 4-3. They get it back.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
Hey, had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
That's about as good a job you can do as a defender. Affect the shot and grab and secure the rebound.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's MP. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game. The 3-ball. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Oklahoma City now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And it's their 3. And as we head into the fourth, we'll... He's checked in for Oklahoma City. SGA comes in for Caruso. And a change for the Rockets. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Adams. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Isaiah Joe is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's MP in at the small forward position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
And the basket by MP.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Thompson, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Williams, and it's Lou Dort in for Joe. And then for Houston, Smith, he's checked in for Finney Smith. Okogie comes in for Eason, and Van Vliet is subbed in for Holiday. MP shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Thompson outside. Now Capella. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
MP! Another one goes! Incredible! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Van Vliet. Outside Capella. Here's Van Vliet. Shoots a three. It's good from beyond the arc.
Van Vliet has a quick trigger at the arc. He's not one to hesitate, not when he's got a shot like that.
Thunder leading by 10. MP responds with the three.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Williams rips down the board. And the Thunder shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
And he drops the first. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on the phone.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
And both free throws good for MP. Here's Van Vliet. 1:21 left to play in the fourth quarter.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Thunder.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Graham. Competitive game. They battled through every step of the way.
And BA, can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And with this win, they will now have 52 victories for the year.
And that's an important win. You never like to lose 2 in a row to a team, especially if you only see them 3 times.
Most definitely. I mean, going down 2-0 would have made their third and final meeting of the season really difficult to win, but now they'll go into it with confidence and really liking their chances.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Van Vliet fires. Misses the three. And the Thunder in possession here. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. MP. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. So long, everyone.
You know, bro, if you don't want to do the video today, I understand.
No. I promised my dad I'd keep my same routine.
I got you. You know what time the surgery is again?
I don't know. It's supposed to be over sometime in the second quarter, but you never know. Could run longer.
That is true. You know what you want to talk about for the video?
No, I'm just gonna wing it. Talk about how I'm the best, we're gonna win, like and subscribe, blah, 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 all that.
Normal stuff, huh?
Normal stuff.
All right, fellas, listen up. Got a tough one tonight. Luka's a huge problem, obviously. Can't let him get too comfortable early. There's only so much we can do to slow him down, so we're going to need a big game from our very own MVP. MP, You need to go out there and do your superhero thing, all right?
Don't trip, y'all. I got you.
All right.
I got us.
Then let's go out there and get this win, all right? Bring it in.
Let's go, y'all.
Win on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Win!
Feeling you, MP.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Thursday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks.
And looking at the Boston matchup, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Jalen Williams out there with Holmgren. And it's MP in at the 3. And for Los Angeles, Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. Reeves in at shooting guard. James is the small forward. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And now that we are well past the halfway point of the season, DB, what are you most looking forward to?
I think, Kevin, this is the first time of the year where you start to consider, well, I'll tell you, the playoff positioning is starting to take shape. The potential first-round matchups become intriguing. I can't wait to see how things end up.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who has a report on MP.
Guys, how about this one? MP and the legend LeBron James both in the MVP race. MP told me it's such an honor to be in that race with LeBron. I grew up watching him, and he's meant so much to this league. But legend or not, he's got himself a game tonight. Sounds like MP wants to make a statement, guys.
Thanks for that. A couple of great competitors, that's for sure.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's LeBron. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
But LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter.
Well, they were looking for a fast start, and they have been perfect from the tip.
Lakers have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. James, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on MP.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
And this summer, Greg, new contracts for LeBron and Luka. And the Lakers have reloaded around their stars.
And there are always high expectations when you don the purple and gold, but some tough competition in the West. They will have their work cut out for them.
LeBron James leaves no doubt about that one. Punches it home as soon as he gets the opportunity.
MP against LeBron. Takes the three. MP, no good. The Lakers trail. Doncic passes to Hachimura. And the rejection by Holmgren. MP with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Yep, it counts. MP's got 16.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Drops in the tray.
LeBron James has built his game well beyond the three-point line. You've got to check him everywhere.
Now, here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by James.
One of those nights where opposing coaches just shake their head. LeBron has taken over.
The three from MP. Rebounded by the Lakers. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Al Horford, he's checked in for 8. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Connect, he's checked in for James. And Marcus Smart has subbed in for Austin Reeves. Jalen Williams is checked in for the Thunder. Doncic against MP. There's 39 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Warriors.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
You know what? At the end of the day, it wasn't as close as it should have been. There were lapses all night that led to the deficit they couldn't overcome.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Takes a three. And, oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's a perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Thunder lead by 11. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And well, look for Oklahoma City. MP's checked in for Jen. Dort comes in for Cason Wallace. NSGA's subbed in for Alex Caruso. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Reeves outside. Pass to Smart. Horford against Wiggins. Tries from 16. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
We've got Austin Reeves. Connect out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5 down low. That's the Laker 5. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Rockets got the job done. He scored 64 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst. For that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And Smart keeps the offense connected. Just does a great job of making sure they have a nice flow.
And here's MP for 3. The three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 37.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Back to Reeves. Pass to Smart. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Horford no luck. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 15-5 run. In his 16th season in the NBA, Doris, Al Horford got his first title with the Celtics.
That 2024 championship was so special for Al. Remember, he had played almost 200 playoff games. And remember, for the vast majority of that run, Al Horford was the starting 5 for the Boston Celtics. Incredible.
Doncic is checked in for Connect. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Williams is checked in. And here is Los Angeles now. Smart with the ball. Now SGA defending. And it's Doncic missing. Oklahoma City leading by 23. Here's MP. Horford with the rebound.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
Good quiet by Doncic.
Oh, my goodness. Luka Doncic. We don't think of him as a dunker, but that is well done.
Here's MP. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They host the Spurs after this one. The 3 for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
And having a small forward on the wing of his caliber just opens up so many things. For your team. A lot of attention is paid to him, and with the stretch he's had, even more will be coming his way.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Horford. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's LeBron in for Marcus Smart. No good from LeBron. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Williams passes to MP. 26 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
When your big man is willing to go after those 50-50 boards, that is big time.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, you know Rui wants to score it. He will not retreat in the face of some tough defense. Nicely done.
He hits the second from the line.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident. And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's MP making things happen for Oklahoma City. How about this? He scored 30 points from beyond the arc so far. His long-range game is on today. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They've got to run shooters off that line. Just hoping they miss is not working.
It's just a question every team faces, Shaq. How do you extend your defense enough to bother shooters without opening up the driving lanes?
And now here's something that's always interesting. Let's see what the fans are up to on social media. All right, fellas, we've got a question from Crossover Zeddy. Shaq is the Diesel. Kenny is the Jet. Why doesn't Ernie have a nickname?
Ernie does have a nickname. It's EJ.
Those are just initials, Shaq.
Oh, like MJ?
I still don't think that's a nickname, but I think we can all agree EJ is the MJ. Ooh, Elevator Ernie.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
Thanks. Well, I'm told MP's father is going in for a medical procedure that will hopefully alleviate some of the cardiac problems that he had been facing. I asked MP about the surgery, and he said, quote, "It's a bit weird to be playing while he's under the knife, but honestly, I could use the distraction. I am sure that everything will be okay with the surgery." Fingers crossed. Back to you guys.
Absolutely. Our thoughts and prayers go in that direction. My goodness, a lot for him to process. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Holmgren is out there with MP. And it's Williams at the 5, roaming the pace. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Timeout. Oh, he's been a man on a mission, and there's nothing that's slowing him down.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
DB, we saw a move by the league to let a little bit more contact go. Have they been consistent with that, or do you see some backpedaling at all?
I don't see any backpedaling at all. I think maybe the area where you most see this manifest is the point of attack dribble. That first dribble, defenders are really able to attack defensively. Listen, this is a hard thing. You want to bring more physicality back, but you've got to do it carefully.
Now here's James. 15 points in the game. There's the drive, and he banks in the layup. LeBron's got 17 now.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
The 3 from MP. Reeves with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Pass to James. Ayton in the corner. Trying his luck from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 5.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
MP from deep three-point land. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. And it's Doncic missing. Oklahoma City leading by 21. Jacks up a 3. The Thunder with another miss.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Here's LeBron. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Oklahoma City's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. Temperatures are dropping, but every young star on this list has been red hot all season. Here now a look at the rookie race as we see the best of the best around the NBA from all the first-year players in the league. You look at MP, well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special, special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
I'll tell you, it's one of the brightest starts to a career that I can remember. He's certainly well positioned for that award.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Al Horford's checked in for Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Austin Reeves in for Luka Doncic. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams is checked in for Williams. L.A. has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. James kicks to Smart. And the 3 off target. The Thunder leading by 22. MP looking around. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. MP's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Here's LeBron. It's good.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Thunder have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Wiggins is checked in.
One of the things you love about MP is his appreciation for the history of the game, studying the former great players, weaving their strengths into his game. But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
MP inside. Working on James. And good. He hits it again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Pass to LeBron. Oh, wow. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Another one goes. Incredible. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Reeves the pass to James. With 4 seconds on the clock. And James throws it down hard.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder riding high with a 23-point lead heading in. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feats.
Substitution here for the Lakers. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Horford. Hachimura comes in for Hayes. James checked in for Dalton Connect. And Doncic is subbed in for Smart. Jang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. MP comes in for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. In the forward positions, James and Hachimura. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Williams, a screen on James. MP outside. 6 to shoot. The tray. Drains it from beyond the arc.
You can see MP just looking to continue to refine that three-point shooting.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Doncic looking it over. So, Doris, when it comes to punishing flopping, the acronym is STEM, and you can walk us through this. S-T-E-M.
That's right, Kevin. Secondary, theatrical, embellished movements. Players are always going to embellish contact because they want to make sure the official sees it. What the league doesn't want are the flailing pirouettes, the exaggeration or feigning of contact. Those actions will be penalized.
Here's Doncic. Nice defense from Wallace. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. MP, no good. Lakers shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Oklahoma City.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And in what's been a solid season, to say the least, tonight's game will push their win total now up to 53. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
Lets it go from the wing. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
The 3 from MP. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Doncic outside. LeBron outside. Powered down with both hands.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Takes the 13-footer, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
MP, no good. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew.
Hey, Mom, how's he doing?
Oh, he's great. The doctor said everything went super smooth.
Okay, that's good. That's really good. Can I talk to him now?
He's still coming out of anesthesia, but as soon as he's ready, I'll have him call you.
Okay, thanks, Mom.
Of course. course. Hey, you know the last thing he did before he went under?
No, what?
He made me show him your video. Oh, he said you looked a little bloated. He wanted me to tell you to hydrate.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's my dad.
Get some rest, honey. We'll call you later.
You too, Ma. Bye.
Hey, we did that, y'all. Come on, baby. I told you he couldn't stop.
All right, listen up. Look, before the game, I said we need MP to do his superhero thing for us tonight. Luckily, he brought his cape to the arena.
Hey.
MP, get up here and get this game ball. It's yours, baby.
Y'all. Hey, look, I just want to say thank y'all for trusting me to go out there and handle business. So bring it in. Let's close this night out nice. Hey, all for one on 3. 1, 2, 3. All for one.
All right, great snack idea for you. I'm all in. Triple decker. Do you think I'd be a good mascot?
For this team?
Yeah. Yeah, because you have to ask yourself about it. Yeah, this arena is fine. Yeah, this team. Not really, no. You're wrong. You're really wrong. So, when's the last time you had your oil changed?